What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, sports talk with street flavor. Always represent the brand. Remember, Father's Day is coming. Go to the website, GHET-TO-SportsInHarlem.com. Get something for your dad. But, did you see that last night? Did you see what happened? Did you see the robbery that happened to the New York Knicks? Somebody got smushed to the ground in the open court, and nothing was called. You don't see a 7'4" man pushing a man down to the ground, and you don't call anything? You didn't see anything? Then all of a sudden somebody takes a jump shot and you're looking the other way and you call a flagrant foul? What kind of bullshit is that? I guess I had to say that. What kind of bullshit is that? Come on. Is the refs being paid off? Now, I'm not going to try to be a sore loser, but even Stevie Wonder seen that bullshit last night. Come on. Let me know. Did you see the same thing I saw? Now I know the Knicks didn't play their top of their game. Okay, they trailed most of the first half until they came back and took the lead by 7 points going into halftime. Then you couldn't buy a basket in the second half. I don't care. That wasn't no damn defense. They said, oh, defense, Spurs brought on the defense. Bullshit. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Bullshit. That was no defense. That was ref and ref and ref. Come on. 8 foul shots to 24 foul shots. And everybody's banging down low, but all the Knicks get called for fouls and San Antonio don't? Please, please, stop the madness. I don't even believe that. You don't believe that. Even San Antonio didn't believe that. But we came back. We came back. I was going to play hard. I was going to do what I have to do. The series is not over. I'm going to kick them behind. I'm from France. That's what he said. That's what he said. I ain't scared of no New York. New York should be scared of me. That's what he said. That's what he said. So let's see what happens in Game 4 tomorrow night. Because that was just pure bullshit. I am so sorry to say. So, what do you think? Do you think the Knicks was robbed? You think they was hoes? Holler at the kid. Let me know what's going on. I really need to know. But let's see what happens in Game 4. Let's see, who gets the calls. Who's going to come out aggressive. The Knicks wasn't themselves. No, Bridges didn't have a great game. In foul trouble for most of the game. Towns, he didn't have a good shooting night either. He didn't look like his normal self. And the bench couldn't buy a basket for a while. So when San Antonio did get out to a 4-point lead, 7-point lead, it felt like 14 points really. It felt like much larger than the score was. Okay? And I believe this was one of the first times San Antonio got over 100 points. In these 3 games. This is the first time they got over 100 points. So, what is going to happen next? Okay? And we're going to have a fair game in Game 4. Will the Knicks go up 3-1 or be tied 2-2? I still say this series ends in 6. Hopefully it ends in 5. But it will end in 6 games if it has to come back to New York. Hopefully it can end in 5. Take this game, then go back to San Antonio and take their game again so they don't even have a home victory in the finals. But let's see what happens going forward. Okay? Who do you like? Who needs to step up for the Knicks? OG has been there. OG has been hitting big shots. But the rest of the guys, Hart had a good first half. Rebounds, everything, had a good first half. Bronson wasn't himself. Cat wasn't himself. Bridges definitely wasn't himself. We must see what happens going forward. Because if Hart and OG are going to be the 2 best players on the court, we need to get at least 30 by the bench. And that's the bottom line. So Wednesday night, we will see. Oh, and speaking about Wednesday night and stars all over the place, did you see my boy Eli? Where you at? Eli sitting next to Derek Jeter. That was 7 rings right there. You know, Jeter got 5, Eli got 2. That was 7 rings on the front row. Wow. But we will see what happens in Game 4. Okay? Who will spend that big money and be out there again? Because it was terrible. And hopefully that guy that resides in Washington will not be in Game 4 or Game 6. Okay? Keep your ass in Washington, okay? No, I thought you were supposed to be fighting a war right now. Keep your ass in Washington. We don't want to see that BS in the Garden again. So, what else is going on? What is your football team doing? Training camp, OTAs, voluntary camp is open then mandatory camps open up. Who will show up and who won't? Those are the questions. Is your favorite player going to be there at OTAs? Is they going to show up for minicamp? Or they're holding out for a better contract? These are things we must see. Okay? These are things we must see. And once again, like I said, you know, I got the red on today. Ooh, that red looks hot. Woo! Ooh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. But what is your football team about to do? Like I told you, baseball is a long season. I ain't seeing nothing until the end of July. After the trading deadline, after the All-Star break, we'll talk about football then. Okay? But I'm talking about baseball then. I'm sorry. Talk about baseball then. That was my slip. Because I was thinking about football in my head. About, you seen Odell at practice? Okay? Garrett finally showed up in LA at practice. Okay? Everyone talking about is Donald still coming back? We will see. We will see. Shador looking good. Okay? All right? Watson, what are you about to do? Okay? Minnie Mouse up in Minnesota. He's doing his thing. Will JJ be competition for him? These are questions we're trying to answer. And those running backs, who is the question? Will Love be the answer in the desert? Okay? Or we are gambling on Vegas with Mendoza. And speaking about Vegas, the Oakland A's, remember the Oakland A's is moving to Vegas, but somebody copyrighted the name Vegas A's. So right now, the A's cannot use Vegas A's in Vegas. What can they do? They can't say Oakland A's in Vegas. So they had to pay a king's ransom to get their naming rights back. Smart move by somebody. Let's see what happens going forward. It's going to be very interesting coming down the stretch. Coming down the stretch, we will see what's going to happen. So we got robbery in basketball. We got a marathon in baseball. We got questions in all football and mini camps, things like that. This is just a question season right now in football and hockey. Don't forget about hockey. The Stanley Cup is still being played. Vegas is up 2-1 against Carolina. Can Carolina tie it up tonight? That's what we're talking about. They in Vegas, though. They in Vegas talking about this. And don't forget about the WNBA. WNBA is playing right now. Those girls are hooping, or those women are hooping. So let's see, who do you like? I still like the Liberty. I like the Aces. I like Minnesota. Okay? And wait till their all-star gets back from being hurt. And the young girl with the glasses, with the goggles, that came out, that was what, she was a 4th pick or something like that? She's balling, doing what she wants. Can Texas do anything? We will see. The Wings, can they spread them?